Now to the president's historic visit to Cuba. He will land on the island nation at this time tomorrow.
The government there is making sure that everything is ready for the moment the president steps out of Air Force One and cements the new U.S. policy of engagement with Cuba. And we have live team coverage from the island. We begin with our colleague Calvin Hughes.
Well, Carlos and Cheyenne, you know, expectations are really high here and anticipation is growing on the eve of the president's trip. You know, everyone has been talking about the beast, that is the president's limousine. And today we were by the American Embassy and we saw the beast parked right behind the American Embassy, the tallest building in Havana overlooking the Malecón. And yes, there it was, the president's limousine. That will be his transportation as he gets around the island. The American Embassy will be one of several stops for the president. He will go there to greet the staff. The American Embassy was shut down in 1961 but officially reopened as an embassy last year in August. And I mentioned expectations being very high for the president, particularly so for many Cubans I spoke with today who have very high hopes about change in the future.
Across from the Capitol building in downtown Havana, people have their lunch or relax and wait for the city bus. We thought it was a good place to get Cubans to react to President Obama's historic visit. Several were in no mood to talk.
You don't want to talk? No.
But there were some who seemed open to expressing their views. He says that if Obama wants to come over here and get to know Cuba, then he has the right to. This woman says President Obama has good intentions with our country because he is a person who is human before anything. But the most striking and honest comments may have come from 47-year-old Lázaro Vives. He says, I can't explain to you the emotions I feel for Obama's visit. I suffer daily, he says, when I cannot bring home food and I have kids, and our salaries aren't enough to live or survive, and food is scarce. I asked Vives if he feared the government's response for talking so candidly.
No, jamás he sentido miedo.
No, he says, I have never been afraid. I feel free. I'm not afraid of what they can do or will do. Finally, I wanted to know if he had a message for Cuban exiles in Miami.
El problema no es que piensen ellos, sino lo que pensamos nosotros.
The problem isn't what they think, it's what we think, he says. They have their situation, but we don't have anything.
And Vives was very, very brave to talk with us today. You know, major preparations are underway for Tuesday's baseball game between the Cuban national team and the Tampa Bay Rays. And today we heard a song that is always surprising to hear that is sang on Cuban soil. Take a listen. That was a Cuban choir of young people singing the American national anthem. Of course, right after the diplomatic relations here, that song is able to be sang here on Cuban soil. This is all in preparation, though, for Tuesday's game coming up, a baseball game of diplomacy at the Latin American Stadium. Some 50,000 people are expected to attend that game, or at least that was the case back in 1999. I'm bringing in now my colleague Hatzavella, who actually had a chance to talk with some of the baseball players for the Tampa Bay Rays, and not to mention he heard from a Miami columnist who really had some harsh words about this game being played over here and the American president coming here.
Oh yes, we're talking about Dan Le Batard, a longtime Miami Herald columnist, now TV commentator, very well known in South Florida, of Cuban heritage, who says this is not what Major League Baseball should be doing. But on the other hand, you talk to players from Tampa Bay Rays and players here in Cuba, and they're just excited. They're so excited, not just because of the competitive nature, but the historical nature involved in this game. Baseball bringing two old foes together.
The love of the game is at the core of what they have there. And
players from the Tampa Bay Rays thrilled at the chance to see the legendary baseball culture here in Cuba.
We feel pretty lucky that we got picked.
But the same union of two countries by way of baseball still pains some.
And it just hurt my feelings.
Usually funny, but Dan Le Batard is now tackling a tough and personal subject.
ESPN gave this show, me, my father, the opportunity to go, and it was just heartbreaking to my mother. Couldn't even talk to her about it, and so I won't go.
It was an ESPN promo he heard that sparked Le Batard to lash out. Too much pain associated with this, he says, especially with a small pocket of older exiled Cubans.
We were chased through the streets with chains by the police for having different political views. My mother's uncle was in jail for a decade.
He worries new relations, the president's visit, will not help the Cuban people.
Miami understands, but I don't think anybody else understands. It'd be really hard to understand.
But the game goes on, literally and figuratively, and players on both sides of the Florida Straits are ready. And let me tell you, they're so ready, but so excited, not just for the game, but the possibility, Calvin, of seeing the President of the United States.
Back in 1999, Baltimore beat the Cuban national baseball team here 3-2. And then 5 weeks later, the Cuban national team went to Baltimore and won that game.
It's on.
12-6.
It's
so yes,
on.
This is a rubber match. Who will win this game? Coming up on Tuesday. We do want to mention here a bit of breaking news too. Sadly, 9 Cuban migrants died at sea, 18 others rescued by a cruise ship 130 miles off the Florida coast. And we know this story all too well. Since last October, more than 2,400 have tried to reach U.S. soil.
And at the southern border, we've seen the same thing. 40,000 Cuban migrants coming through Mexico in 2015.
The issue of migration, a story you have covered all too well. We'll have a lot more coming up at the top of the hour at 6 o'clock. Cheyenne and Carlos will send it back to you.
Calvin Hughes and Hatzovella live in Havana. We'll see you guys in about half an hour.
Great work. Stay with Local 10 News for more live coverage from Cuba at 6. We will also have live coverage of the president's arrival in Havana tomorrow afternoon at 4.